What's up, you guys? It's Pat. I'm here with my friend Malice. Say hi.
Hi.
I told you I'd be you one day.
That's true, you did say that. Alright, let's jump back in. To...
Has it always been this?
Yeah. Always been what?
Has the save always looked like this?
I'm not sure it had that, like, what do you mean, the manual and auto?
I don't know. I don't remember.
The good news is that we have visual recording to show you if it previously looked like this.
Yeah. Oh my god, I could go if my computer wouldn't, like, literally melt down. I could go and
We can check the tapes.
And check the tapes.
Alright.
Another day.
Let's load in. Last time.
I thought it would be easier to talk to you this way.
The bad's 490 code. I solved it.
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality.
If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
Okay then, let's begin.
The experiment worked! Oh, happy Chicago.
Good. I'm glad they kept that specific line in. Did she have an Oscar?
Oh,
no, it's a
yeah.
glass doll.
You gotta. We have a question.
Oh yeah,
to
we do
answer.
have a question to answer.
I know we have important story things to do. What ability do you want? Oh, okay. Did we say telepathy last time?
I think
or
time control is my answer, or future sight. It was one or the other.
Do X-ray vision.
Okay.
Because I bet that's gonna bump up your impish and crazy.
All right. Erotic. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. But yeah, so last time we talked to a bunch of high schoolers, and we sank with a scientist, Happy Chikari. And we found fucking what happened if you put in NA and 9. That's right, it's fucking Nies, and I hate that. What should I call this? A pond, maybe.
It's a water feature, you jackass.
Is it going through? Yeah, it is going under. Cool. I do just want to look at this Oscar real quick. That's not a glass doll. That's clearly an Oscar.
Aren't Oscars normally
Yeah,
gold?
but they can't make it gold for copyright reasons, obviously.
Okay, yeah, you got it all figured out. Look at that statue.
Okay.
Go back.
Strange statue. There's a bunch of them.
I can't see. Oh, is that? Are those the statues of the dudes that were in the Freako's Somnium?
It might be the NA, the 9. Yeah, I think this was the 9 statue. Anyway, and we talked to this guy who's like the...
Something funny.
Yeah, say something funny.
Something.
Ah!
Said it.
Mom will never change.
Your badge.
That's something phony.
What is this? A vaudeville routine? That wasn't funny at all.
Yeah, that's the guy who used to work for, So.
Yeah, I bet he's definitely not in a very similar position. Poor Mamoru.
Yeah, okay. So... Quick sync. Wink sync. We cannot wink sync. It's not gonna let us, but I want to anyway.
Okay.
Oh, is it gonna let us? I thought we weren't charged.
Link synced, alright? Already?
I thought we didn't have charge.
Oh.
What is going on here?
Maybe she's not thinking about anything at all.
Her mind is completely blank?
Maybe she reached a state of selflessness.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, or maybe she's, an android.
Also possible.
Do you think you could wink sync an android?
No.
What? Oh.
Here's the thing, is that I am not afraid of save scumming. Not if it means I get to see what's going on in this guy's head. Oh, and... Yeah, the X-ray vision, yeah.
Yes.
My answer should have been time control there, actually.
Oh, that would have made for a good bit. You know what?
It's not too late. Alright. Wink's thinking looks so goofy, I love it.
Gonna activate my shirt.
Oh.
It was a heat of the moment thing, but I ended up quitting my job.
Oh.
I don't regret punching that scumbag, but... what am I going to do now? Got 10 children to think about. What? A job?
Sir?
With the conditions I requested? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do anything, as long as it's not illegal.
Alright, that's good to know.
10 children.
Yeah.
Man is the absolute opposite of the pull-out king.
10 children.
He's the stay-in king.
10 children.
He's the cream pie king.
No, I don't think you should say that. I think you should say something else.
This might be a good idea for me to do that work bit that I was talking about before.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you don't want to choose?
I know, I want to choose, because I do want an impish child. I'm not going to do that every time, but I figure, at least for this first time, maybe later, maybe in the future I will go back and, like, record those as an extra bonus. Like the...
Why would they make something like this in...
Because it looks nice, Tama. Because it looks nice!
Feature.
It's to hide the scent. It's to hide the scent of blood. That's the words that I was saying.
Huh? But yeah, speaking of fucking crimes against English,
That's the non-Upal X, the symbol of...
Oh, sorry, I wasn't expecting it to prompt a dialogue.
non-Upal X. Wow.
Non-Upal. Don't look. Don't get me started on numbers.
Hey, what's Kotaro Uchikoshi's favorite number? Do you think?
9.
Really? I think it's 10.
It could be 0, actually.
Oh god, you might be right. I bet if we added him on Twitter, he would actually respond.
I also wouldn't be surprised if it was like 16 or something for hexadecimal. Or if it's just entirely unrelated.
I think hexadecimal is a red herring. I think it's either 9 or 0.
Yeah, I don't think that's the likely answer, but it's an answer that, like, if that was it, I'd be like, okay, I can see why. I understand that. That's not entirely out of left field.
I think you're just extra mad about every time the hexadecimal shows up.
I like hexadecimal.
Do you like hexadecimal?
I like hexadecimal.
You seem to have a very love-hate relationship with hexadecimal whenever it
It's
comes
just
up.
one of those things where, look, I think it's interesting, I like it. It's one of those things where it's like, not this fucking guy again.
I'm gonna make a super cut of all the times of you hating hexadecimal.
Cool.
Hating on
That's,
hexadecimal.
one time.
Just you wait.
But yeah, sorry, you were saying something about computers or work?
Oh my god. There's this guy at work, and he's like a contractor. He's not somebody who, like, works in the building. Genial guy, very nice. He was explaining to us why he thinks these screens are not working. And he said, there's this kind of schmegma on the screen. And I immediately went to look over it to him. But he continues about the schmegma on the screen, and there's schmegma everywhere, and this is like, does he know?
Do you think he meant the word schmutz? Schmutz? However you... There's some schmutz on the screen?
It's like... It's such an uncomfortable situation.
It's kinda... Here's the thing, is that part of me would love to be like a teacher or something to do that on purpose. Not with that word specifically, because that could get me in trouble probably, but... You know, do that sort of thing where it's like, I am intentionally going to use a word wrong here and put everyone else in the situation of either let me keep using the word wrong or be uncomfortable. Like,
Well, here's the thing. Because if I'm ever gonna say, like, hey, are you sure you mean, like, something else? He's going to say it again, A. And B, I'm going to have to explain why he probably shouldn't say the word schmegma. Which means explaining to people at work what smegma is. Anyway, that's my work
Good.
story. Please cry for me.
Anyway, so non-uple would be right after octuple. Septuple, sex, it'd be non-uple, octuple, sextuple, septuple.
Don't think that's... I don't think those are the lyrics, Pat.
Quintuple, quadruple, triuple, duuple, onuple.
You mean triple?
No. That look, we're way beyond those. This is like 9 to the. This is. Yeah.
It's called non-uple X because there are 9 X's. You can see the breaks in the
No,
thing.
you can't. That's just you have a bad computer screen.
Maybe I have a bad computer screen. Non-uple X. What
Non-uple
happens
means
when you?
consisting of 9.
Anything to say, Pat?
Single, double, triple.
Quadruple, quintuple, quadruple, quintuple, septuple, sextuple, octuple, non-uple. Yeah. You know what? I thought I was putting a Q in there.
Non-uple is.
I was putting non-quuple, which is like 9 and 4. It's a big number.
I think that perhaps Trimps has invaded your brain with big numbers.
Yeah, I know lots of big numbers.
Think this is Trimp's brain. Pat.
Yeah, I'm trimping. Trimping. Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Trimping ain't easy.
So non-equal X means 9 X's?
That's almost a perfect game in bowling.
So,
Did you know that Nizaglaws is derived from 9-exed lozenge?
That's definitely not a anagram.
Lozenge referring to a diamond shape.
That's not correct.
In other words, Nizaglaws means the 9 X's of the diamond.
I thought Nizatlaws was a Aztec thing.
Are you thinking of Quetzalcoatl?
No, I thought that was something that came up in the last game.
No. Nyes came up in the last time, but just as a secret society.
Yeah, but I thought it was based off of it.
I can't remember. Anyway, it's the president of Nyes. How did you end up here?
I had a very hard time finding the place. After all, NICE is a secret organization hidden from the public.
Didn't we walk in like a huge building? Like, didn't it say like Nyes on the outside? Am I wrong? Can you check the tapes?
I can't because I can't open Firefox or else my computer will explode.
that's a good thing Boss just happened to know someone who knew this location. Otherwise, we would have been out of luck.
Even after I got inside the building, it wasn't easy. The guards, the security gates. If I hadn't met Mamoru at the entrance, I probably wouldn't even have made it to this office.
I know about Abyss, and I know it's trustworthy. That's why I let you through to talk to the president.
Thanks, Mamoru. I said thanks.
Thanks.
So,
Anyway, I was surprised. I had heard of NICE, a secret organization, but I thought it was just an urban legend. I can't believe it actually exists.
Yes, there has been all sorts of gossip about us. Some claim we're a secret society of Satanists, or that we have something to do with a sequence of binary code that came from space. But that's all nonsense. Made-up stories that become more and more embellished as they were passed on. Rumors are quite a terrifying thing. NICE is a perfectly legitimate ideological society.
And our ideals?
Uh-huh.
Killing children.
Our headquarters are located in New York, with many branches in cities throughout the world. This is one such branch.
I see.
Okay, so like the Masons.
Yeah.
This is a common misconception, but NICE is not a religious organization. We are a group of like-minded individuals who act together based on a certain understanding of the universe.
And that is?
The simulation.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh no.
Before we get into this, I just want to mention that my friend Matt is a playwright and has had a couple plays put on by like a local production company, and that production company does do all of its shows in the Albany Masonic Temple. Yes.
Really? Huh.
They are not Masons. They are not
fun.
like related to the Masons, the group. Just
Somebody knows.
yeah,
that,
just
right?
I think it's literally just somebody knows a guy because I've been to the Albany Masonic Temple multiple times for my friend's show.
Yeah.
I
Did you see anything?
I
cool
have
in
not.
there?
He has some stories of him, like not exploring the place, but you know, just he has been in there more than I have, and when I go in there, it's very much okay. Walk up the 3 flights of stairs and go into the little auditorium, as opposed.
3 flights of
It's a big
stairs,
building.
Damn.
It also has the world's scariest elevator.
Oh, is it one of those with the like hatch stuff? The metal door that you have to pull
Yep.
closed?
It rules.
See, where I went to college, we had one of those, except it wasn't one with like the hatched doors that go like the metal door stuff. It was like a solid metal door, and it felt like a death box. And sometimes it would stop in between floors and get stuck there. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I can
Good
imagine.
time.
Anyway, simulation theory. Have I heard of it? Yeah.
That
Yeah,
the world
I've
is
seen
an artificial simulation of
The
reality
Matrix.
created by someone or something.
Hey, you know what's fucked up?
Reference. Yeah.
They're right.
They wouldn't. They wouldn't.
I
Do that.
I don't think they would, but
You're
canonically.
saying in this world we're living in isn't
Oh
real?
my god.
Yes, it's a false world constructed with specific rules by a program. And if it is made by a program, there must by necessity be imperfections, edges, or seams. To find these seams, or to create them, is our objective.
Do you think Uchikoshi has like a hit team
No.
where he hires them to go to the house of everybody who has downloaded this game, and like at specific story points is like take the shot.
No. Look, he wouldn't need to do that. He just puts subliminal messaging into the game. It works fine.
And then your brain stops functioning?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's selective mind wiping, like in that movie.
I don't know which movie you're talking about. I'm sorry.
I was specifically thinking about Men in Black, but I wasn't gonna say Men in Black. I was gonna say a movie that has nothing to do with mind wiping. And then the joke would be, oh, you know, the mind wiping scene in Fast and the Furious.
Marley.
Yeah, the mind wiping scene in Marley and Me. Oh, you don't remember the mind wiping scene in Marley and Me? I wonder why that is.
That's the sequel.
Anyway, yeah, let's rip open reality. That seems like a good idea.
Why would you do that?
If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and the hole will be created.
If I had $1 for every time this game started talking about holes.
Thusly, we will tear at the seams of the program until it is unraveled, and its people are emancipated. That is our ultimate goal.
This old hack has completely lost it.
Okay.
I mean, here's the thing. Why do you assume that will work?
Yeah, why, like, why do you think it'll work, and also, why do you think that, quote-unquote, freeing the people who are inside the simulation is necessarily a good thing?
I mean, that I can understand as, like, okay, that's their, their own ideology. Is that for whatever reason they think that being inside the program is bad. What I don't track is, like, here's the thing. Menu. Finish the game. Turn off. There isn't stuff on the other end.
That's true.
Anyway, how are you going to do that?
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the scene can
I don't understand.
That's not how that works.
You will someday. It is a prophecy. It will be fulfilled eventually.
What is that?
It's a hand sign we use.
It's a gang symbol.
It's meant to resemble the sign behind me.
Kind of a shit job. Kind of a shit job, if I'm being honest.
Babe, get good. You gotta grow more fingers. God, these people are fucking freaks.
Can you show me that hand sign again? Yeah, it looks like shit. It's not good. What were you doing around 6 a.m. on the 9th?
Judging by the way you asked that, I assume that's Jin's estimated time.
How do you know I'm looking into Jin's estimated time of death unless I already said that to you and forgot about it?
Well, yes.
I was in Okinawa.
Malice, check the tapes.
Seminar to attend on the
Check the tapes. Check the tapes to see if we told Tokiko about what we're investigating.
I think that has been made. Oh yeah, no, it has been made public.
I mean, it's been made public, but that doesn't mean like it's been made public that he's dead. If I went to your house and was like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" and you were like, "Oh, is this about that murder that happened the other day?" Like.
Well, here's the thing, Pat. You're not a cop.
Yeah.
If a cop comes to your house and says, "Hey, here's a thing that you might be responsible for," and like it's not that out of the
No, I just mean like.
But could be suspicious.
I just think there are a lot of crimes that happen. Is all I'm saying. There's a lot of crimes that happen, and it would be weird for her to assume, oh, you must be looking into that specific crime, based on asking about a time, like that she doesn't even know. And it was like, oh, I'm guessing that's the time of death. Like, do you get what I mean? We could have come to ask her about anything.
It's like a weird coincidental thing, or it could be I don't know.
Or like I said, it could be.
It's hooves.
What? Oh yeah. She does. Or it could also be the introductory cutscene that happened at the very end of our last recording session. Had Ryuki being like, "Hey, I'm here to ask you about Jin's death," and we're just forgetting about it.
I don't remember.
That's why you need to check the tapes.
I can't check the tapes because I can't open Firefox or else my computer will melt down.
Hotels and airports, the smartphone access points, and the security footage for each location. It's true that Tokiko was in Okinawa from the 8th to the 10th.
So she has an alibi.
As long as you presume Jin's body wasn't brought back with her from Okinawa.
About Bats
Considering
420.
the fact that you are here, I assume it would be pointless to hide it. Indeed, I had my subordinates create that video.
That was surprisingly straightforward.
Bats 490 was an ARG, just a game. But there was a high-level encryption hiding a message within. We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it. The purpose was to recruit them into knives.
So this QR video was made for the same reason?
I am aware of that video. I saw it on the news. However, it's completely unrelated to knives.
Imagine you flip on the news and that video is playing.
That's good. That's good shit.
I assume someone made it with the intent to imitate Bats 490.
Oh.
What do you think, Tama?
Oh. What's going on? I just dropped a ton of frames there. Hopefully that's fixed.
Hard to say on that alone.
Probably Windows Update.
Maybe.
Do you mean the man from Horadori Institute of Genetics?
Yeah, that guy.
So you do know him. I'm actually here because of a tip I got from him.
Shikara is under arrest?
No, he was just released earlier. We didn't have enough evidence to keep him detained.
I see. Shikara is a former member of NICE, though this was over 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
When he left us, he became an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
Mm-hmm.
Order of Percent?
It's an organization that's split off from NICE. You could say they are a sect. The Order of Percent is a religious sect, whereas we are an ideological society. Despite
Very
our common
different.
roots, we are heading in completely different directions.
Do you think that they take precautions to make sure that that sort of thing split doesn't happen again?
Are you making a Catholic joke?
Oh no, I'm asking if you think they practice safe sex.
Then how did Chikara know that NICE created Bats 490?
Oh,
I
no.
won't know about that. Perhaps he asked an acquaintance from NICE. By the way, would you mind if I asked you a question?
Sure. Is it about my cool eye?
What is it?
Are you perhaps
Gay?
a Freyer?
What?
Freyer?
Frey?
Yeah, it's the fray to free
I'm asking
thing.
the person within you.
Oh hell yes!
I will ask you one more time. Are you a Freyer?
Oh, I thought this was asking if I was a Freyer.
Oh. Dude, near-death experience.
Right. I think that's gonna be brave though. I want more impish.
Oh, maybe?
Ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah. I thought that was asking the question, which is why I opened it, because I thought that'd be really neat. Am I a Freyer? I don't. This better not be some fucking Blinkwinkle shit, or I'm gonna be fucking Blickwinkle. One of these days, I'm gonna have to explain Blickwinkle to you, and I'm gonna be mad about it the whole time.
Yeah.
No.
I see. Then I must have been mistaken.
What is a Freyer? Frey. Right. I remember now.
It was written on that sign.
Frey to free.
Like, my brain is expanding. Frey to free. Like, you know, if you wanted to fray the edges of reality to free the people inside it, for example. But they had nothing to do with it.
Frey can mean fight, but it can also mean to wear out or tear.
Remember what Tokiko said. Their ultimate goal is to break down this world and emancipate its...
I love when that happens. When I'm a brain genius, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wait a second, I know what they're about to say in like 3 scenes.
Miss Shigeru, are you sure NICE didn't make
I was
it to
playing
the-
The Great Ace Attorney and just finished that the other day and had a very similar realization about a character in
Hell
that, and I was
yeah.
like, hell yes.
It means that the game got
It means
you.
the game got me, and it's good, and it's like did good foreshadowing.
The word Frey was written on that sign in the QR code.
We of NICE are only involved in Bats 490, which we created half a year ago. We are not the ones who created the QR video. The word Frey being displayed on that sign must be a coincidence.
That can't be just a coincidence.
Oh, but it can. After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation. A false world created by a program. And such programs always have some glitches lurking under the surface. We call such glitches seams.
We've been here
Yeah,
before.
seems like you should get a new ideology.
Coincidences like this are a manifestation of such glitches. Proof of imperfection. Proof of the seams. The appearance of Jin's corpse is also likely to be an example of such phenomena.
What?
There was a glitch in reality.
Are you familiar with the Philadelphia experiment?
Oh.
I think I don't drink, but if I did, are you familiar with would be a good take a shot.
It's a top-secret military experiment that's said to have taken place in the American city of Philadelphia on October 28, 1943. A powerful electromagnetic wave was fired towards the USS Eldridge, a destroyer-class warship. Supposedly, the reason for doing this was to conceal the ship from showing up on radar. But as soon as the experiment began, something strange happened. The
It
Eldridge was
disappeared!
shrouded in a greenish mist, then vanished. Afterward, it appeared at a military port in Norfolk, nearly 200 miles away from the shipyard in Philadelphia. Sometime later, it reappeared in its original position.
Hey, Tama. That's what boats do.
So you're saying it teleported?
Well, it's nothing but an urban...
I'm not like a boatologist or anything. I'm pretty sure a boat going from a port to another port and back to that first port, pretty normal actually.
Yes, exactly. However, the story
Oh my
doesn't end
god.
there. When the USS Eldridge returned to Philadelphia, there were several sailors on board, but some of them had melted like a rotten banana, while others ended up with their bodies entirely burned and black.
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen if you fire radiation at a warship that has people on it.
Others were said to have merged with the steel hull, their bodies having become a piece of the
Was
ship.
this in that book you read recently?
Yes, it was. It was greatly detailed in that book. And one of the characters, I think, I'm really not remembering all that well. Partially because I kind of decided to like embellish the story a little bit on my own to make it make a little bit more sense. But I think one of the people on the USS Eldridge was a character in that book. And that there was something about him meeting a former version of himself, or meeting his child, or like he was teleported through time. Also, he was brain dead. Yeah, crazy story.
What was the name of it again?
The Montauk Project.
Alright.
Are you saying his right half
Reading
teleported
material.
It isn't impossible. If a seam was torn, that is.
Oh my god.
Impossible.
Some sort of wrinkle in time, if you will. Ooh, new location.
It's been a while since I've read Wrinkle in Time.
Same for me.
I remember it being a very visual story. If that makes sense.
I get what you mean.
There's some cool things in it.
You like this park, don't you, Ryuki?
Yeah.
I feel calm when I'm around nature. It's like I
This
can
is a
feel
nature
the buzz
buddy.
inside me quieting down. Tama, what do you think about what Tokiko said earlier? Is something like teleportation really possible?
Hey, come on. I told you the Philadelphia experiment is just an urban legend.
How else can you explain what happened with Jin?
Oh,
We can't
no.
deny that his right half suddenly appeared out of
It was
nowhere.
dropped from the rafters. Next question.
Jeez.
Jeez.
I'm going to lose my mind if other aspects of that book come up in this
Then
game.
God, that would
why don't we find
rule.
out for ourselves?
What do you mean?
I mean, here's the thing. I would not be surprised, because from what you have told me of that book, it definitely seems like some Uchikoshi shit.
Yeah, he would. I think he would really enjoy that book. It was it was not the kind of publication that I think has been translated. But I do know he does reply in English on Twitter, so maybe that's not a problem.
You want to go to the studio right now?
No need.
Wanna
Just
go
close
for a
your
walk?
eyes.
Okay, close your eyes, Malice.
My eyes?
No.
Just do it.
What the fuck?
It's called a riding crop, Malice. I know because my friend works at a horse museum.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the horses that are here.
No, sorry, like in real. My friend in real who works at a horse museum in real.
Yeah. No, I know. This must be disorienting as hell. Could you imagine you close your eyes and then you see this?
Teleport here?
Probably not great.
Are you serious?
We're in Studio Devita, aren't we?
No, we're in a recreation that I made in your mind, Ryuki, you fucking idiot dumbass.
It just seems.
Didn't you read my manual?
Not actually there. Last night I scanned every nook and cranny of the city. What you're looking at now is what I replicated using that data.
Wow. It's like I'm actually there. That corpse is so real.
Want me to put a
Wonder if you
mosaic over
sniffed it.
Uncensored is fine.
Now, less digressing and more investigating. Your objective is to solve the mystery behind the sudden appearance of Jin's right half.
Alright, let's start looking around.
Virtual reality activation.
Okay.
Applied on everything. Alright, what modes do we got?
Mode list.
I can switch to X-ray mode too.
That's because I've gathered all data from the scene.
Okay, we just have normal style and X-ray style.
Hold on. Go back to X-ray vision. Look. Look at all the... No. Look.
Where?
Look at all the... Look!
Like over there?
Right? Huh?
Yeah, there's probably just like an audience or something. Maybe those are maybe that's
This is
where
where we
some
store
yeah,
our
that's where they
bodies.
store the dummies.
Great.
It's part of the quiz set.
These aren't good for much other than for show.
Yeah, there's a bunch of mannequins. How can you always see mannequins but never womannequins?
Hashtag feminism.
Hashtag feminism.
The bottom part of the signboard is stuck pretty deep in there.
Phrasing.
Oh, there's other stuff in there.
It's a bit of a curve at the tip. Kind of like a man's... You know what?
Couldn't you have
God.
compared it to a fishhook or something?
Well, it won't come out easily. Whoever stuck it in probably didn't want it pulled out.
Sounds like that security guard guy, am I right?
Of course not. The signboard would be useless unless it's standing.
It's useless unless it's standing?
Let's not go there.
No,
Please.
that's not what I meant.
Yes.
Obtain information.
Obtained information.
Look at the stuff. There's more stuff in
Yeah,
that guide.
I was looking around. Jeez.
I'm just mad Tama never...
There's something inside the body.
Yeah, it's a cylinder.
Three things catch my attention. First, a mixture of potassium chlorate, sulfur, and red phosphorus. This is probably a fire starter. It would ignite very easily. The fuse is coiled up and extends from there. By the way, the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the body. And finally, at the end of the fuse is a powder mixture of iron oxide and aluminum. This is a substance that causes a thermite reaction. When ignited, it creates heat of over 3,000 degrees Celsius and burns violently.
So, Tama, you knew all this already, right? Because of the scan. Why did you not tell anyone? I'm not like an expert. I feel like you should be able to say, "Hey, I scanned when I did the scan of the body, I found some stuff."
Looks like it's there so the performers can check how they look on screen.
Objection? You wouldn't be able to see it because you'd be over here. You can't see it.
No, Pet. Pet. You'd be over at the seats.
No, but that's not what's on the. That's
show
not what's
seats.
on the screen.
Oh, you know what? That's true. Maybe it's okay. Okay, your point
Point
stands.
stands. See?
Press the button.
Because yeah, I thought the same thing, but I was like, wait a second, that's the wrong angle. It's not supposed to go at an angle.
What is behind the yeah?
That's
what's
just
that?
the monitor.
Giant monitor. Oh.
The questions for the quiz also show up here too.
Big monitor. The host platform.
Yourself before you wreck yourself. What does it look like in this mode?
Why does it look like what?
Yeah.
No, I said what does it look like in this mode?
Oh, you mean X-ray bone?
Look at the head, the corpse. Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
not with X-ray vision, because we've looked at the
Oh,
corpse
okay,
with
yeah.
X-ray vision. I'm wondering if
Like
there's
I mentioned
anything else.
yesterday, Jin's estimated time of death is 6 o'clock on February 9th. Based on the time his corpse appeared, it should be about 40 hours. Rigor mortis seems to be fading already. It's not completely gone yet, but the body has somewhat softened at this point.
Are you gonna make the obvious joke, Tama? What do you wanna put the odds on that, Malice?
70-30.
70-30. So you think she's gonna say it? Yeah, I'll take that bet. I believe Tama will show some restraint. I'm incorrect in thinking so, but I can believe.
It should take
So you're
more
taking the
time
other
to get
side.
to the stage if it's been on a rooftop in the winter. That's why I think this corpse was kept indoors, someplace warm.
Haha!
Oh. That's a lot of restraint, Tom.
That's so much restraint, Tama. Here's the camera.
Well, yeah, I guess she is a dominatrix.
That's true.
That's her whole thing.
Electric kettle.
Electric kettle.
Maybe it's for having tea during breaks.
Did you look at it yeah.
Nope.
Nothing hidden in there?
Nah, they were only the three things I could look at in X-ray mode. The body, the sign, and the,
Well, now, what does it want? What does it want from you?
there's other cameras.
There's also a big button on the wall. It doesn't look like... Oh, okay. Yeah, what happens if you look up? Like, do you see anything that we could comment on up there?
No. Can I check the corpse again?
Getting a better look at it, it looks like something tied to his
Okay,
waist.
yeah.
Oh.
That's that stringy looking thing. That red glow.
It's like a spider's thread. No, even thinner.
My analysis concludes that this is a CNT, or carbon nanotube.
Oh.
Graphene sheets with the thickness of a single carbon atom. These were rolled into a cylindrical shape to make these nanotubes. The diameter is about 0.4 nanometers. A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter, so it's not visible to the naked eye.
What? But I can see
Yeah,
it.
because you don't have naked eyes, Ryuki.
That's because
Not
this
yet.
thread is made by bundling multiple
Oh, okay.
CNTs.
Also true.
I've also enhanced
Okay, no, I was right in the first place.
Yeah.
By the way, CNTs are extremely durable.
If you wanted to, like, tie someone up with something.
They're elastic and hard to break, and it's said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength is 50 times that of steel. Anyway, where is the other end of the CNT connector?
That's the
think you
button,
saw
yeah.
that. Use the button.
So when someone pressed the button, it would do something. Or the switch.
That way. Over by that red lamp.
Finally.
What's this?
It's the light switch.
The CNT is tied to it.
Oh, okay, so that's why... Wait. Okay. Idea. Right? The lights went out, right?
Yes.
So, the lights go out, somebody turns the lights on, that triggers the nanotube, and then that starts the timer on the...
Yes, I believe that
On
is.
the
Yes. I think you're right. Or it could be the other way around, that when the lights are turned off, that starts the thing. But I think you're right, that it's when the lights are turned back on.
Let's see.
Okay, looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. Using the clues we've gathered so far, we should be able to solve the mystery.
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah, truth reenactment.
Let's get on that.
Alright, the game is afoot.
First thing, about that power outage when the body...
Now this is a Danganronpa ass
Oh,
UI
wow.
right here.
Was it really just a power outage?
I was wondering about that too. The lights came back on way too quickly. Plus, if the power did go out, the stream should have cut out at the same time.
Did you ever play any of the Danganronpas?
No, I did read a Let's Play on something.
Oh yeah,
awful.
the Onin Ronin one. Onin Ronin.
But the stream went on, no problem.
So it wasn't an outage. The lights were
Just,
switched
I'm
off.
specifically thinking of like the last thing you do in those trials is a reenactment thing that's set up like a comic book.
So how did the lights get turned on?
Well, I think I know what did it.
How did the lights go off? Someone hit the light switch?
That's the switch that powers the light.
Yeah, let's not overthink this. Someone simply walked up and flipped this switch.
But no one was near the switch when the lights went out. Let's try to think of something else.
Oh.
The electric kettle.
The electric kettle caused a blackout on that specific... Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Hold on. What UMA?
What UMA?
Chupacabra. Oh, I gotta go with my friend Mothman.
Yeah, Mothman. Comrade Mothman.
Mothman fucking rules. There's an alien pet theory too.
We're at tied for impish and
Hell
crazy.
yeah.
I can't wait. Give me maximum impish. Give me maximum
Maybe
crazy.
if someone turned on this kettle while the studio was using its maximum amperage.
But the breaker didn't
Well,
trip.
I didn't know the breaker
There must
didn't
be some
trip.
other way.
Tama. I left. I walked away.
You hit the
Hit
bricks.
the bricks.
Oh, maybe it was attached to the...
It would have been attached to one of the who was the last person to buzz in?
I think it was us.
No, because we buzzed in on the first question. Or no, because that was in our mind palace.
Actually,
It's not a light switch.
Oh, come on now.
It's just a game theory.
there were bundled CMTs tied to the body. They were routed through the ceiling beams and onto the light switch.
But a dead body can't pull strings.
Wow, look at the little floating Tama.
Yeah.
No, but it can fall. From the ceiling, I mean.
Now that you mention it, I thought I heard something hit the floor right after the lights went out.
The body fell from the ceiling and tugged on the CNT. which caused the light switch to turn on.
Okay.
So on to the next question.
Okay.
The corpse was hidden up in the ceiling,
Mhm.
right? Then how did it fall?
Yeah, the rigor mortis off maybe.
That seems... no... We know it wasn't the switch. I guess the culprit would have to drop it from above?
But I don't.
Oh, sorry.
Must have been hiding up in the ceiling.
The good news is it seems like there's no penalty for failure.
Yeah, thank goodness.
And when the time was right, they dropped the corpse.
A simple answer, but no. I've already confirmed that no one was up there.
Okay.
Can you think of some other way?
So it was the rigor
Yeah.
mortis.
The culprit used the mechanism of the body softening after rigor mortis. The body must have been placed up in the ceiling like a bridge between two beams. It would stay up there while the body is still stiff. But as time passes and rigor mortis lessens, the corpse
I
softens.
don't think that
that's
rigor
what made it
mortis
fall
would
back.
be able to keep everything like that.
Mhm.
Also, unless they like fucking taped up his other side, there would be shit falling
Yeah.
out.
Like, and to get it to land perfectly on its side like that seems a little...
Why did the body explode and burn?
Well, that can be explained by using the X-ray mode.
And it would start to stink.
Yeah.
It's because of the contraption set up inside the body. The ignition agent combusted from the impact of the body hitting the ground.
Okay, we let the bodies hit the floor.
The fire went up the coiled fuse and onto the substance that triggered a thermite reaction. The substance was eventually ignited, causing a huge explosion.
How
So
did
that
they keep those
interval
things in
between
there?
fall and explosion
I
was
guess...
because of the
I'm not
time it
sure.
took for the fire to
Can we
reach
see
the
the
fuse.
gross end of the body?
I don't think they're gonna
get
show it
it.
to us.
It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog method.
Alright, I think we're starting to figure things out here. So you can turn off this VR space now.
No, not yet. That was just a rehearsal. We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
Are you telling me to do that?
You're the only actor here, aren't you?
Actor?
So, I'm Tama, the director and camera operator. Now that I'm in the director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting. So keep that in mind.
Are we recording something?
Of course we are. We're testing a theory here, so we need to create something that can be viewed objectively.
I have no idea what you're going on.
Something that can be viewed objectively, you know, in your augmented virtual reality mind palace.
Check your
Yeah.
stupid mouth, you third-rate bit part actor! Are you too much of a moron to figure this out without the director having to tell you everything?
But
Just zip it and play the culprit. If we're doing this, we're going for the Academy Award.
Academy? Like the
Yeah,
nuts?
Macadamy nuts.
Enough! Get this started! Ready?
My Hero Macadamia.
Shit!
Hi! I'm, the culprit who killed Jin. Now, prepare to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
Not only is your acting amateurish, but I don't even understand what kind of character you're trying to play here.
I am an amateur.
Well, this is just the beginning, so I'll give you a pass for now. Let's start with the positioning of the body. Where and how was it placed?
Well, it was right here. The body was placed so it was hung like a bridge between two beams.
You can place it like this because it was stiff and rigor
So, like, I
mortis.
guess seeing it like this, I can understand how the rigor mortis would help, but I don't think it would... I still don't think it would fall flat like that. Like, the...
No, definitely
Yeah.
not.
So that's how they did the light trick.
Carbon nanotubes, CNT, were tied to the body. The CNT went up the beams and extended downward, onto the light switch.
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
I've got it all set up. Now I just need to wait for the rigor mortis to subside.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in character?
Boy! I sure hope the corpse gets softer soon! It needs to be soft and squishy! Like an octopus!
This scene makes no sense. I'm cutting it out.
You made me do it!
Did you see he has buttons?
And after time passed,
On his nips?
rigor mortis began to
I did
subside.
not.
The body
Donk.
falls, and the impact sets off the ignition agent inside it. The fire travels up the fuse line.
Soon after, a staff member turns on the lights.
Bam! A body appears, as if it teleported in out of nowhere.
Are you just talking about, like, the badge? Because that's not where the nipple is, Malice.
No. When it zooms in on him, you'll see.
Sometime
Ryuki?
later, the burning fuse inside
Yes.
the
Okay.
body reaches the explosives.
Bomb.
And that is the truth behind the corpse's sudden appearance and explosion.
Like, do you see right above the text box? There's a button right there, and it doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
It is in approximate nipple area.
Okay.
Hello for
no,
this.
I think that just is that he doesn't have his jacket buttoned up all the way. I think that's just another button, another button you could button.
Oh, so if there's another medium shot, you take a look at it and you tell me what you
All
think.
right.
Good work. I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still don't understand why the acting was necessary.
Do you see?
Oh yeah, now I see.
Nipples.
Mhm.
Who am I to deny a man his nipple suit?
Sure, I'm glad no one walked up into this park while I was doing this.
All makes sense now.
Imagine if he's like, shit, I got mugged.
Aw, fuck.
Corpse didn't teleport.
Where's
here after
my
all.
wallet?
Where's my eyeball?
Of course it didn't. Though the culprit obviously wanted it to seem that way.
Half of a body just suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Just like the Philadelphia experiment. Someone went through all that trouble to make it look like something strange occurred.
I think they also wanted to draw as much attention as possible to that sign. All so they could spread that QR video.
Mm-hmm.
This is an elaborate content farm
Yeah.
plot.
God. Don't get me started. I can't wait for the next murder, which is on a Riddles YouTube video.
Oh my god, yes.
Don't get me started on Riddles YouTube. I will always talk about Riddles YouTube. Yeah.
I know
So,
you will.
yeah, about why that was facing downward. That doesn't seem likely.
The body fell from the studio ceiling. If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been
Yeah.
ruined.
Yes, like you said, it would have been pointless unless the sign was standing erect. Just like a man's you-know-what.
Get with that joke? Besides, it is not useless when it's not erect.
Yeah, that's how you piss.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign. It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
I get it. The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign. It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell.
Maybe?
Maybe?
Especially, I guess, if the, bottom part of the sign was extra heavy. Maybe? Maybe?
Maybe?
The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right? It would have been pointless otherwise. But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so accurately?
They didn't have to.
The answer is no.
I mean, but they didn't have to. It was like a 6-hour live stream, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
The culprit
smart.
didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften. just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so. The stream was scheduled for a whole 6
Yeah.
hours. Culprit
Yep,
was
yep.
fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period.
Just at the end of the stream, 6 hours of quiz shown, and they're wrapping up. And they're like, "All right," and then the body.
Yeah.
falls.
Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon. That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
Because it would give away the trick?
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT.
Oh, nice.
They must have really hollowed him out. Oh yeah.
CNT is highly flammable.
So, to wrap it all up,
Doesn't stand a chance at 3,000 degrees, but its bonds with oxygen will create carbon dioxide, which helps extinguish the flame. Okay.
Huh.
the culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon and to spread the QR video, right?
I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
It hasn't been found yet. Anyway, starting our search with the people who might have the intel we need is #1 rule of investigation, right?
Like
So here's my question, Malice, while we start looking at people.
Jin's right half was up in the studio scene the whole time we were shooting the show. There must be someone who knew about it, or at least noticed it.
Mm-hmm.
So that points fingers at Andy's Kamegi, or whatever his real name is.
Minecraft Steve, you mean?
Yeah, Minecraft Steve.
Also, Chinpei was the one in charge, wasn't he?
Oh, that's true. He was. But would he have motive, though?
I'm not. I don't know about that. I'm just saying he should have been. He's someone who should have known about things just as much as the host. But I remember we know 6 months in the future. Do you remember what this case is called?
Half-body serial killers?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just the
Yeah.
first.
So I'm curious if you have any game theories on who else we might see.
You mean
No.
the director, Shinpei Wagai?
Right.
Where is he
Who we
now?
might see.
You know,
I hope not Mama. No, I hope we see Mama. I hope we don't see Mama cut.
Here is. I'm not gonna go over them all, but here is just who we have.
Oh, right. In terms of bodies that can show up?
Yeah, in terms of bodies that can show up.
Uh-huh. I think Chikara's next.
Mizuki.
Or no, not Chikara. Shinpei.
Shinpei? Alright.
Shinpei, or I think Chikara could potentially show up.
I think my game theory is that it is this guy, Lien.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Because we've only seen him once.
Oh, and his name is Lien Twinning. Yeah, there's no way this guy is getting cut in half.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, my dude.
It's right in the name.
Hate to break it to you, but that them's the breaks.
Oh my god. Fucking cringe.
Cringe.
I respect Kotaro Ushikoshi because he knows no cringe. He is free.
He is truly free.
I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS. He's in Akihabara right now.
Ooh.
At the Maid Cafe Sunfish Pocket.
Okay.
Hey, alright. Back there again.
If I had $1 for every time we found a corpse in Sunfish Pocket, I'm hoping we'll only have $1.